We all slept in one tent for warmth. Jeremy tossed and turned all night, waking me on multiple occasions. I went out about midnight to urinate and saw the green aurora overhead. I felt the extreme cold as the temperature continued to fall over. Night. My breath hung in a cloud well after I went back into the tent. I awoke again a few hours later, freezing cold wind whipping the open flap of the tent, and Jeremy gone. Red was shivering, awake, wide-eyed in the far corner of the tent. "Where'd Jeremy go?" I asked, whispering despite our isolation. Red just shook his head no and drew a sleeping bag around his cowering form. My heart began to pound inside my ribcage. I put on my boots, grabbed a rifle and a flashlight, and went out into the night. The aurora was still overhead, the moon a faint sliver through the trees. I saw Jeremy's footprints leading away from the tent, heading north between Akaicho's faded tracks. I followed them once again through the woods until I came to the meadow. Jeremy's boot prints continued past the snowmobile lines that stopped abruptly but began appearing at wider intervals as if he had been running. Jeremy was much bigger than me, but I was soon requiring 3 steps for every one of his left in the snow. The space between footprints continued to expand. 10 feet, 12 feet. The final 2 boot prints were 20 feet apart and ended in the middle of the meadow, the faint fog of breath still hanging in the frigid air. Jeremy, like Akaicho, had disappeared.